I spent the last few weeks testing Google's free AI tools, honestly expecting them to be basic or limited. That's how usually free AI tools work. But what surprised me was that some of these are not just usable, they are actually good enough to replace paid AI tools that people spend 2 to 4,000 rupees every single month. So in this video, I am walking you through the exact Google AI tools that completely changed my workflow, and I will show you how each one fits in naturally. So let's start with tool number 1, which is Opal by Google. Most people think that automation has to be complicated, expensive and technical, but Opal completely breaks that idea. Instead of setting up nodes, triggers and logic manually, you simply describe what you want in plain English. For example, you can say create a tool where I enter a topic and the AI generates YouTube video titles, and Opal automatically builds the entire workflow for you. You can actually see how the data flows from input to processing to output. This is the kind of tool you would normally pay 1,000 rupees per month for. But here it's completely free and incredibly simple to use. Now automation is powerful, but at some point you need to build actual apps and pages that people interact with, and that brings us to tool number 2, Google AI Studio. At first glance, AI Studio looks like it's only made for developers, and that can feel intimidating. But once you explore it, you realize that how approachable it is. Inside AI Studio, there's a build feature where you just describe what you want in normal English. You can ask it to build a landing page, web app, or an internal tool, and it starts planning the structure, writing the code, and designing the interface in real time. You can make changes instantly just by typing the instruction. This alone can replace website builders, no-code platforms, or even hiring a developer for basic projects. Once your apps and workflows are in place, the next challenge is research. Research, document, PDFs, guides, files. This is where most people waste hours every week. That's why tool number 3, NotebookLM, is such a game changer. With NotebookLM, you can upload documents and interact with them as if the AI actually understands the content. But the most powerful feature is something called video overview. This is my personal favorite. Instead of just summarizing your files, it turns your research into a structured explainer style videos. It reads through everything, connects ideas, writing a script, and presents in a way that actually feels professional and engaging. This is perfect for turning boring documentation into training material or educational content that people actually want to watch. Now you might be thinking that these AI tools are really amazing, but managing everything separately still feels messy. That's exactly why tool number 4, Gemini, exists. See, Gemini isn't just a chatbot. It's more like the command center for Google's entire AI ecosystem. From within Gemini, you can generate images, refine content, reorganize information, and access features like Canvas, where documents automatically run into structured presentations with visuals and slides. Instead of jumping between different platforms, Gemini brings everything together and lets you control it all through simple instructions. And finally, this brings us to tool number 5, which is Visk. So far, we have talked about automation, apps, research, and content, but one major problem that creators face is image consistency. Generating one good image is easy, but creating multiple images that all look like they belong to the same brand, the same character, or the same style is literally very hard. That's exactly what Visk is designed for. Visk is not a complex image editing tool. Its real strength is AI images with consistency. You can define a visual style or a reference and then use that as a seed to generate multiple images that looks uniform. This is extremely useful when you want all your thumbnails, social media posts, or visuals to follow the same aesthetic. Instead of generating random looking images every time, Visk helps you create repeatable visual identity. You can keep the same character style, same mood, the same design language, and generate new images without starting from scratch each time. This makes Visk perfect for creators who want professional looking, consistent visuals without learning design tools or spending hours tweaking prompts. When combined with the other tool, Visk completes the workflow by making sure everything you create not only works well, but also look consistent and intentional. So when you really look at this, Google isn't just releasing random AI features anymore. They are quietly building a complete system where automation, app building, research, content creation, and execution an all-in-one ecosystem, and most of it is free. Tools that people are still paying 1000 rupees every month are slowly becoming unnecessary. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. If you did, just hit that like button, and if you want more videos like this, so make sure you subscribe my channel.